Okay, so yesterday was, welcome to,
Yesterday.
welcome to Happy Life Results Book Group.
Hey everyone.
And yesterday we talked about how we're starting the hero stage, and we introduced it. We kind of did an overview, and I pulled out a few things from the text. But today we're actually going to read the text. Do you remember how the very first set of videos we went through and we read the sections to you? And then the second, when we went into the translation stage. We didn't read them to you, but we referenced the text. So now we're going to read them to you again. So we're going to take turns reading aloud. So do you want to start?
Sure. And just so you know, we're not, the hero stage doesn't have two sections like we had, the preview and then the translation. So we're just going through this in one stage. We won't be coming back to retranslate this stuff as well. So you're supposed to continue translating everything into your own. That was kind of the preparation for now. You're translating it not just in theory, but translating it into action. Okay, here we go. The hero. A man is a product of his thoughts. What he thinks, he becomes. Mahatma Gandhi. Welcome, hero. Congratulations on making it this far. We are about to embark on the most exciting part of our journey, the part where you begin changing the results and experiencing amazing new abilities in real life. Things are about to get really exciting. Here are some helpful tips as you enter this stage.
Okay. As the guidebook presents concepts and theories, your quest is to move them from the idea phase into the active implementation phase, which is where the real life changes are made. If this were a figure drawing book, now would be the time to draw. Number 2,
Yeah, if you remember, she had the...
Oh yeah, I referenced it at the beginning of the book.
Yeah, so in the beginning of the book, if it's a figure drawing book, you just try to learn the theory. Now it's time to actually get the pencil and paper out.
Yes.
Okay.
Number 2, observe how closely you identify with each concept. Does it feel natural, like it's describing the way you live and what you do on a consistent basis? Can you see yourself living differently according to the idea? Or does it reside in more of a theoretical space where it makes sense, but you have yet to consider life application? How can you bring it into your way of being?
Experiment with making 3. Experiment with making ideas a part of you. The process of exploring and interacting with the ideas is one of the ways you can make them real. For what has been your most successful personal process for integrating new concepts into your identity? How can you adapt or use that process with these new concepts?
Yep.
Yep, that's it for today, huh?
Okay. I want to just talk a little bit about...
Of course.
Okay, so experimenting with making the ideas a part of you. So the way that you can explore and interact with the ideas, the more you can do that, the more they will become real for you. Sometimes when an idea is just in the theoretical space, it doesn't seem like if you feel like you understand it, it feels like that's all you need to do. You're like, okay, now I understand it. But when you use practical applications, which we will be giving you practical applications as we go along, then it becomes a part of you. It meshes with who you are. You recreate your life with an idea that can have a ripple effect that will affect every area of your life. So just realizing that the more you can explore and interact with the idea in the application phase, the more it will become a part of you and be able to benefit your life. So then, I love this question. What is your most successful personal process for integrating new concepts into your identity? And we actually have had feedback from people who said, what the heck are you talking about?
That's a big question.
Like, what is my most successful personal process? Like, do I have a personal process? Do I regularly integrate new concepts into my identity? What does it mean? Here I am going through my questions. What does it mean to integrate a new concept into my identity? Like, oh my gosh, like, what does this mean? So pull it apart for yourself and look at your definitions of each of those words and what they mean to you and what they mean together. And it will make a ton more sense as we go along.
I'm gonna grab and if you've seen someone go through and do a Rubik's Cube, and you can understand in theory how it works and how it turns, and you watch someone do it, it can feel like, oh, okay, I understand it. But then if someone messes it up and hands it to you and you start to go through it, it's a completely different process. So we want you to get to the part where you're moving the pieces in your life and figuring out how to solve them in your life, not watching someone else do it.
Awesome, I love that. Cool.
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
We'll see you guys tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.